Hey babes, welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're gonna be doing a classic mukbang. And I decided to come mukbang. And I decided to come with you guys. No, this is how you say it.
Mukbang, I actually been to Korea, asshole.
Well, this is how Americans say it.
No, baby.
Hey babes, welcome back to the channel. Tonight I'm gonna be doing a mukbang, and I wanted to come with you guys really relaxed, so I put on one of Simon's t-shirts. And just a hint, I've been sitting around in the same pajama pants all day, so didn't have to change much there. But I ordered some food from Taco Bell, and I just had some things I want to update you guys about how I'm liking Atlanta so far, now that I'm 2 months in. Also, I want to talk a little bit about the coronavirus vaccine. And then I'm just gonna answer some random questions or however long it takes me to finish eating. But I didn't get a lot of food, so I'm not thinking it should be a long video, but let's just get right into it. Alright guys, so everything has been unwrapped in this cheesy goodness. So I always get the grilled cheese burrito from Taco Bell, and I substitute the seasoned beef for chicken. And Simon actually added some stuff tonight. I seen it on the receipt, but I don't care, it's always good. I'm ready to eat, but I'm also gonna be talking about some topics that you guys should already know by now. Let me be a real mukbanger for 1 minute. I'm gonna let y'all have a second bite. I always wanted to do that. I don't know why. Anyway, so the first thing I wanted to talk about is 2 months in Atlanta. What is that like? So far, can't find a job. This COVID economy, when I was in California and I had a job, I didn't realize how bad it was to not have a job. Been here for 2 months. Been applying to probably 4 or 5 jobs every day. No hits really. So that sucks. Contrary to me eating this Taco Bell, I have been exercising more. And me and Simon made a few groceries, so I've been cooking and meal prepping a little bit. But I've been getting my body right out here. Okay. Something that's affecting the area I live in, and now that I think about it, all the areas surrounding my area too, there's been a lot of car break-ins lately. So much so that our apartment had to send out like I don't know if you'll call it a newsletter, informing us that there's been so many break-ins. Like they said, apparently some young males are riding scooters inside of our parking deck, because we have a parking deck that's gate control. But they're tailgating the cars, riding their scooters into our parking deck before the gate closes, and then they're breaking into cars that way, and then they leave through a gate we have that only pedestrians can walk through. So that's really scary, because when they first sent out the newsletter, when I first moved in, I was like, oh, they must be just trying to warn us whenever we go to stores or shopping centers around my apartment, people are breaking in. But I didn't think they were actually coming into our parking deck and breaking into the cars. But according to the newsletter yesterday, that's something they're doing. But jumping back to the job thing, I do have an interview Monday, so y'all please wish me luck with this. I've been practicing as if I'm studying for a test. I'm just trying to sell myself to this company. I'm like, how do I sell myself to this company? So today I got so fed up with the fact that I'm such an awkward person and I don't know how to make friends since being an adult. I downloaded this app. I don't know if it's popular for making friends or whatnot, but I downloaded it when I was in California and I downloaded it again. I had deleted it Didn't attend any of the group sessions, but I had it downloaded, if that counts. Deleted it, but then I re-downloaded it today. But everything is still virtual. And me and Simon had this like slight talk yesterday. It's hard to make friends with somebody when the first time you meet them is like through Zoom or something like that. Like, it's hard to establish a true connection. I feel like you at least need to see them in person once before going straight to online. But I don't know. I'm gonna attend this group meeting tomorrow. It's at like 7 or whatever. But I'm gonna try to make that meeting and like hopefully meet some people. It's funny though, because on that app, it's like so many events for singles. It's like singles this, singles that, singles, and I'm like, what about the people who have relationships? I know we're a minority in Atlanta, but some people are in happy, healthy relationships and they want to make friends with their significant other, you know? But there's probably a higher amount of singles than people in relationships, so that's why I feel like you need so many singles meeting groups. Other than that, everything else is going well. I really like it here. I just want to explore more. But you guys know Simon works every day. He works like 9 to 5, but lately he's been trying to complete this project. So he's been working even longer hours. So I would explore the city with him, but by the time he clocks out of work, he's tired. But we have the weekend, so I cannot wait till Saturday. Hopefully we do something fun because I want to get out of the house. And I hope I didn't just film all of these parts and there was stuff in my mouth, because y'all didn't tell me nothing. Y'all just got me talking to this camera with all this stuff on my mouth. But whatever. So far so good with Atlanta. I feel like I'm gonna keep saying it until I get a job and really have to just get out there and see stuff. But so far so good. And then next I wanted to talk about the COVID-19 vaccine. So I was watching another YouTube video by Lips. The name of his channel is LLIPS. He's a mukbang channel, but he's so fun and personable. He actually lives in Georgia too. I don't know if he lives specifically in Atlanta, but he's married to his husband and he has a daughter. But he's so cool and he has so much energy, so I love watching his channel. But him and his husband recently made a video talking about COVID-19 and that vaccine. And they were saying how in Georgia, we actually already have it here, but they haven't started administering it yet. And basically the question is, are you and your family gonna take it? And I know it's really important, and I know it's a controversial topic because you do have anti-vaxxers and you have some people who live by the fact that for science, we need to test this vaccine. So I don't know. Like, the greater part of me wants to take it, right? I'm in the medical field. I understand how being a first responder or being in the eye of coronavirus can really hurt you. I've had it before. So I don't know if I get it a second time, will it be more aggressive? Because we don't really know the pathology of this disease yet. So I don't know how to interfere with my body the second time I get it. If I get it the second time, I pray to God I don't get it again. But then they also tested the vaccine, and like, people who have really strong allergens shouldn't take it because it'll make you have a side effect, which in the news I didn't mention what the side effect was that 2 people had experienced out of a study that was done in the UK. But they were saying if you have bad allergies, do not. And if you had them in the past, do not take the vaccine. Totally understandable. But then I think about this. The 2 companies that are providing the vaccine said they'll only provide up to 100 million doses, and you have to take it twice. So there's 2 doses per person. That's only 30% of the population. If I'm not mistaken, there was an article saying that in order for us to have herd immunity where more people won't get coronavirus than will, it's gonna take at least 80% of the population to cause that to happen. So now I'm like, if only 30 people get the vaccine, which they're gonna be the first responders, they're gonna be the people who are in the eye of the storm right now. And they, you know, and they kind of exhaust that because hospitals are overcrowded now. So many hospitals have been hiring more staff to combat coronavirus. You can almost say most of the vaccines gonna go to them, and us civilians. I mean, how many of us gonna really get it when we're the people out there just interacting every day? You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, you know. If it's offered to me, if a job tells me I have to take it in order to be hired on, I'll take it. But in my opinion, or the times that I've gotten the vaccine for anything, I feel like I've gotten sick. Especially with the flu vaccine. I'm specifically talking about the flu vaccine. So I don't know if this is good or bad, but up until I was like 20, I never took it. Never took it. And I probably only got the flu within that time span maybe once that I could say it may have been a flu, because I never even got tested for it, because whatever I got sick with during the winter, I didn't think it was the flu. So the one time I was in college and they had some pharmacy students administering the flu vaccine in like our little common, you know, area for students to gather, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna help them out. I'm gonna give them a cool, calm, collected patient to practice their syringe using skills on, because honestly, since I want to be in the medical field, I want to expose other people to what it's like to have a patient like me, who, you know, maybe more easygoing or whatever. So I got the vaccine, and that's the 1 year where I got the flu. So because of that incident, I just feel like if I get a vaccine for a sickness, I may get the vaccine. So that's what has me a little bit skeptical about it. And then also, it's come to the public so soon. So it has me a little bit skeptical about, I don't know, the engineering that went behind it, but then you gotta think about it. If the people who reviewed this study said what you're doing is good, what you're doing has like a high pass rate, what you're doing is not hurting anybody, because when you do a study, you have to tick off certain marks in terms of ethics. So if this was gonna kill anybody, or if anybody had died throughout the study, this vaccine would not be presented to the public. It wouldn't be. So then I also think about that, me being in, so I also have to think about that, because me being in epidemiology this semester, it really helped me understand more about the vaccine and how these trials and research are going. So it's not like they're gonna put anything out into the public that may kill you, you know, but each his own, you know. I'm not gonna tell you to take it, I'm not gonna tell you to not take it. I'm gonna tell you to do your research and decide for yourself if you wanna take the vaccine. Now I wanna talk a little bit about Vlogmas. Y'all, I have to come up with topics or things to talk about, because that's one thing about me and mukbangs. But I just hate when someone is filming a mukbang and they don't have anything to talk about, and they just be eating the entire time. Like, I don't know why, but I like to watch a mukbang where people are talking and eating at the same time. So it's just my own personal preference. But y'all, Vlogmas. I'm enjoying Vlogmas, I really am. I didn't even think I could have so many ideas up here. I did not think I had this many ideas, but I'm so proud of myself for like sitting down and filming every day, getting the content out, getting the thumbnails out. Like, I'm like, wow, you know, I really feel like I do YouTube. So I'm really excited that I did Vlogmas this year. I forgot who, you know, what encouraged me to do it. I don't think anyone quite said Valencia do Vlogmas. I think it was a combination of me seeing my favorite YouTubers do it, or knowing that a lot of people have done it in the past, and it's supposed to help you generate a lot of traction to your channel too. I mean, posting every day, that means your content is fresh every day. So even more people can come subscribe to your channel. But I don't know. I don't think I've gained that many subscribers as I had expected to from doing Vlogmas. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop it. I still think it's a great way to create more traffic, but I don't think it created a lot of traffic. That's what I'm trying to say. And guys, I wasn't really very hungry. I always order 2 of these cheese things thinking, oh my God, I'm so hungry. I always end up eating one and being done with it. This dragon fruit freeze is actually pretty good. But yeah. So far that's what's been going on with me doing Vlogmas, trying to get used to my new environment, and the vaccine, trying to decide if I had to, would I take it or not. I don't know. But guys, that wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, bye.